Unmuted. Ramona, you're muted.
How are y'all doing?
Ben, how are you?
Good.
Now we're unmuted. We want to wait on Donna, or we go?
I think we're starting to start.
Okay.
You're literally.
Sure. So I'd like to go, it's 5:30. It's officially 5:30 now. We're going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. Welcome, everybody. Glad you're here on after many weeks of trying to come up with a date that everyone could agree upon. And I apologize for being in Richmond until halfway through the summer. But thankfully we have a budget and we have some good stuff in it. So at this point, I'd go ahead and call on Steve to do the roll call.
All right. Roll call. Senator Bay?
Here.
Keith Harrison?
Here.
President Hemphill? Chancellor Henry? And Steve On is present.
So it does appear that we have a quorum. And so with that, we can continue with business. I know that we have the necessity of voting on a proposed budget. And since the regular June meeting of the full board has been postponed, we need to go ahead and deal with that. And I'm going to call on the Executive Director, David Matlock, to review the proposed budget. And then after that, we'll be discussing taking a vote on that. Go ahead, David.
Okay, before you should have a document that looks something like, it should be your second one there. And this is the proposed budget. You'll see three columns. You'll see the left-hand column was what you approved last year. The middle column, the projected year end, and then the third column is proposed FY23. As far as state revenues, that's pretty much standard. That we have our general fund appropriation. We received $1.5 million for the apprenticeship program. As of this date, there's been no budget amendments yet for the pay increases, which would bring the total general revenue to a little over $4 million. Our non-general revenue is projected there at the bottom, as well as some carry forward of $2.1 million. So our total state revenue projected is about 6.9. That's a little higher than normal, but that's a lot. It has to do with the additional 1.5 million in the apprenticeship program. The restricted revenue is about the same, and we get our trust fund money for technology, maintenance reserve will go up another 300,000, which should put us at about $1.2 million going into the year. The commission fees and miscellaneous, that comes from the tobacco fee for work we do for them at 166, and then the foundation reimbursement at 75,000. So total revenues would be about $8 million. There below that you have the breakdown of non-general. As far as personnel expenses and other than personnel expenses, it's pretty standard. There's nothing new there. We fell in the budget again. We met all budget expectations. We exceeded them in revenue and went well below them in expenses. So the proposed budget for FY23 is extremely similar, almost identical to FY22, with the exception of spending the apprenticeship money. We remain a very effective and efficient organization, agency with great reserves. And so if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Matlock? Hearing none, I guess I need a motion to adopt the budget as presented.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion. Budget, do I have a second?
Second.
So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So that motion carries and the budget is adopted. And I guess that budget will be presented to.
Yes, we'll have that at the next
August.
Yes, whenever it's scheduled, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So at this time, I do believe that we need to go into closed session because the next issue is going to involve a personnel matter, and customarily we do that in closed session. Can I get a motion?
Yeah, I'll do that motion. I move that the Executive Committee of the Southwest Virginia Higher Education Center's Board of Trustees convene in a closed meeting pursuant to Section 2.2-3711 A1 and 2.2-3711 A8 for discussion of personnel matters and consultation with legal counsel. More specifically, the discussion of the Executive Director's performance and annual evaluation.
Do I have a second for that motion?
Second.
So I have a motion, a second, to go in closed session to discuss personnel issues. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so Adam, take us to closed session.
Okay, he's taking us all
The recording has stopped.